Alrighty, YouTube. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. It's going to be a good and bad. We all have gotten into the pistols with the optics mounting plate, RMR, RMS, Doctor. Yeah, there's hundreds of them. So I've got some good and bad, and I spent a lot of money. And as you can see here, this is all out of my pocket. I don't get any money for this, no donations, no nothing. All this came out of my back pocket. So I want to go over what you get, what it's worth, and what my experiences are with these products that I've bought from all different vendors. The very first red dot I ever bought was the Bushnell Micro Dot. I think it was $100. I do believe it's in here because it's taken a dump. I had this on a Smith & Wesson 41, and what has happened with this, don't you love these covers? Oh my God, hang on. So what has happened with it is you can see the screw in the battery door. This had a Picatinny mount. The screw head is actually too small to hold it. It actually just falls right through there. So that is a fail for a $100 Bushnell. Yeah, it's got a lifetime warranty and all that other jazz, but I just don't have time to send that back to the factory. So be careful with the Bushnell RXS 100. That didn't last but a day. Okay, moving down the line. I've already put this video up, but if you haven't seen it, this little guy right here, this was Amazon, $150. I don't even know how to say the name of it. It's like an RSO imitation. It came with all kinds of good stuff, man. Batteries, plates, tool, Picatinny mount. Where is what I'm looking for? Why do I not see it? Well, that's just, oh, there it is. You know what that is? That is the glass. That lasted, I want to say 3 magazines, not even 3 magazines. And it just took a dump. That was actually on this, the PSA dagger. And literally got 10 rounds through it before it died. And then another 10 rounds through it before the glass shot out. And it was the third 10-round magazine where this just boogied out the front. It was a cool looking sight. I like the big fat buttons on it. I'm sending it back. It's going bye-bye. I'm not trying that one again. So I wouldn't recommend that one. Incidentally, looking through my pile here, I did notice that I bought this a while back. I was going to put this, yeah, so it does have a Picatinny adapter on it. I'm going to put this on the 41, which is a whole nother story we have to talk about. I was going to replace the Bushnell with this. I haven't even opened this yet, so that review is coming later. So we're going to put that over with its brother that blew up already on me. Most common. Let's try this. How do you say it? Vote a two. 1, 2, 3. So there was a YouTube guy out there, and he's like, "This is just as good as Hollow, son." I've got two 504s and a 505. Looks like the 505 is a flat face, and the 504s are an angle faced. Let me go get the firearms that I've been running that platform on, and we'll talk about those guys. So due to the price of ammunition, we shoot a lot of 22, a lot of 22. So I have the 504 sitting on my FN 502. I have the other, where you at? Oh, that's the 505 right there. That's the straight cut. That's on the Taurus TX22. And then I bought the Target Pathfinder that came with a, oh, what's that cheap one? Sight mark, something like that. It exploded. Um, and this is a 22. So, like on the second or third shot, the red dot went bottom left corner, and I could not get it to come back up. Smacked it a couple times and went back to center. Shot a few more rounds and went back down the lower left. Smacked it again on the table. It went back to center, and then that was it. She checked out. Crimson Trace, that's what it was. Crimson Trace came on that. Highly do not recommend them. So let's go into these guys. I'm going to start with the revolver. So the Target Pathfinder, it says the angle on it. It also has a Picatinny rail on the top, so that was why we went with that. It's got a really nice field of view. To turn it on, front dot right there. Are we going to be able to find it? There it is. Really nice, really bright. Can we co-witness in these? No, you cannot co-witness with those. It's too tall. Get in there where you at. There you are. To turn it off, is it a press and hold on the rear? Maybe? Nope. Yep. Okay, so to turn it on, you press and hold the front. Turn it off, you press and hold the rear. Really nice. No issues with it. Shoots great. 22 LR on a revolver. Kind of cool, something you don't see every day. This is probably my all-time favorite right here. You know, I've got about 10,000 rounds for this guy. This guy's been tandem crossed. Got the special guide rod in there. Everything else. This has the angle on it. If I was to do it again, I wouldn't put the 504 on this. I'd put the 505. You can see in the lens the dirt. That's just crap from the 22. So every 100 or so rounds, I got to wipe the lens down. Same thing on this one. Push the forward button, and we should have a dot. We got a dot. 10,000 rounds, no issues. Nice sight picture. I'm not going to go into how many different dots you got on it. It's just ridiculous. You can look all that up on it. Oh, so this one does not turn off. It just changes that when you push the back button. So this one's my Achilles heel. This one I hate. This one you got to push both the front and the rear at the same time, and it really ticks me off because I got fat fingers, and it is a real pain in the butt to turn off. Come on. Nope. See what I got to deal with? Yeah, try doing this on a hot, sweaty day at the gun range. I'm just going to go ahead and do it here. That should have done it. Yep. Oh, nope. All right, so my count was off. You got to hold both the front and rear button for over 5 seconds. Love it. Like I said, 10,000 rounds. The only thing I would do differently is I wouldn't get the angled front shield on it. It does look cool, but it collects a lot of crap. No issues with this thing. It's flawless. Amazon on both of those. They were cheap. I don't remember what they were. I'll put a link down to the bottom. Again, I bought another one, except this one I bought was the 505, and it doesn't have as much of a crown going forward. Let's see what we got here. This is on the TX22. This gun is, I think we might have an issue with this one. Let me try. I might have a dead battery, which is weird because this is brand new. Yeah, I got nothing. Do I? No, I got no dot. So I already have an issue with this. I've yet to fire this setup. I don't remember shooting this setup. Everything looks all nice and clean. There may not even be a battery in there. Let me take this apart real quick. That's what it was. I put a new battery in there, And we got a nice dot in there. These sites co-witnessing? Yes, you can really barely co-witness the TX22 sites with this red dot. So that is a plus. It's probably how I was running this. Replace the battery. Works just fine now. Let's see here. Press and hold the rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turns off. Real simple. I don't have that much with this platform. We just finished building this the other day. Put all the tandem cross parts in it. Made this really turn out nice. But this is a red dot talk, not a. So I'm going to go freehand here, and I wanted to show you that it did come with extra batteries. You have to use these stupid little tools because the screws are so small. They're both Picatinis. That looks like an RMR. No, that's probably an RMR. That's an RMS. See, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so that clears the 22s. It clears the Taurus, the Target Pathfinder, and the F&N. This is the one right here, the Dagger. This killed the, however you say it, it killed that one. That one's going back. All these we picked up at Amazon. I gotta love the Amazon because when they take a dump, you just send them back. So this guy is gonna get a Hollow Sun. And we're gonna change platform here and get some different firearms. All right, if you haven't gotten into the sport of tricking these guys out, it is really fun to do. This is a Buckmark that CDNN had on sale for a stupid price. Of course, then I put more money than I paid for the firearm into tandem cross accessories. This one came with the Crimson Trace on it. It has not failed. This does not have, and look at that. This one turns on automatically. I didn't turn this on, so that came on automatically. You can co-witness. That is nice. All of these come with these little rubber caps. Obviously, when you put that one on, it's going to shut it off. I do not shoot this that much. That is one of my wife's guns, and she loves it. This is another one I built for her. This one had another Bushnell on it, and it failed miserably. Of course, this gun's also been tandem crossed. This was something that I got off of YouTube. A guy called Vector Optics. He was swearing that these things are phenomenal. What do we got? We got. You gonna focus for me? No, of course you're not gonna focus for me. Looks like it says 6. 6 MOA dot. It's got your Picatinny mount. Let's turn this puppy on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice big red dot. She loves that. Nice and easy to find. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that the off button is on the downside. Let's see if that turns it off. My big fat meat hook's out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking that went off. That or it dimmed itself all the way down out of existence. So the Vector Optics, real nice. Have probably she's got about 5,000 rounds for this. No issues. No issues. Nice big window. Easy adjustments. Battery compartment is there's your. This one's got the Achilles heel. So this battery compartment is under the optics. So you're going to have to take that apart. And I do believe that is the only reason why I haven't bought another one of those, because everything else has been having side doors on it. Crimson Trace. Yeah, you're on the bottom too. So we're going to have to take the Crimson Trace off to replace that battery. So those are those two. The Vector, where is your box? There you are. So the Vector Optics, made in China. I mean, you wouldn't expect that any different than anything else. 120 by 28 by 6. I haven't had any issues with it. What did it come with? It came with, I think, nothing. Yeah, everything is on there. So it came with the one Pica 1080 mount and the dot and your typical batteries. I mean, this guy, too bad he blew up. I got 2 mounts, a bag of screws. Um, I got all kinds of, I got another mount. That was a nice 158 bucks for this, but it blew up on me. It's going back to the Amazon. Okay, now we're gonna jump to who is this guy? Who are you? Oh, that's a front forward grip. You're out of here. You're not even supposed to be in here. All right. So my new favorite friends on the planet, PSA, Palmetto State Armory. Oh nope, I forgot. Let's talk about this guy. As you can see, I haven't even opened it. This was from the Amazon. It's an enclosed emitter. First enclosed emitter that I've ever owned. It came with a RMR adapter plate, so I have to put this to a plate. I haven't figured out who I'm going to put this on yet, and I haven't even opened it. So this is coming for a future review, so I can't really say a whole lot about him. He was expensive, $168 on sale, Amazon. So let's throw that guy up here. Palmetto State Armory, you guys are killing me. $30. Is it garbage? I don't know. For 30 bucks, December 2020. For 30 bucks, I bought it. I'm going to put it on my Ruger 1022. Okay. They ran this on sale the other day. This was $250, and they ran it on sale for 99 bucks. It is red and green, which is cool as all can be. It's got the nice mount, and it runs on that big fat, what's it, a CR1, CR2 battery. So there's your specs. I'm going to put that on my Striborg and run that. So we'll get those guys out of there. They're future coming ups. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. I know I got more than these guys. Oh, yeah, you know why? I'm using them as a camera stand. So let's clear the table again, and let's go over these guys. Okay, Holosun. How did I get involved in the Holosun? Because all these other optics that I were buying, these guys are cheap. I'm not spending more than $100. That's just my pocketbook. It's rare that I spend more than $100 on a red dot for a 22. Well, there's a lot of money right there. And that was a painful credit card bill. So who did this to me? What made me jump? Palmetto State Armory, Holosun 407C X2, whatever all that means. Because that is on that bad boy, shooting those bad boys. Over 1,000 rounds. Zero issues. I hate the on and off. The on is push that one button. It's got the double reticle. You can see that is a really nice co-witness. This gun is freaking accurate. We were at the range the other day, and we got 1x2 pine holding up the targets, and I shot the 2 1x2s out of Brucey's target and dropped his target on the ground before he could get his mag in. You got to have fun, guys. Battery compartment on the side, solar assist on the top. This firearm came with that, and I got it for a stupid price. That's why I bought it. To turn it off, yes, you got to do both the front and back button, and I got to stop the clock because there's no way I can do that with one hand. So that's the that's the 2. I don't even have the box for it because it's probably in the case for this. Like I said, no. I think it just came inside the gun case. Yes, there was no box. This just came with the firearm. 500 plus rounds through it, holds zero. Literally 45 ACP is not a friendly caliber to shoot. Everybody goes, "Oh, you shot a 9mm with the who was it? That guy. You shot a 9mm. It couldn't handle it." Well, all right. Well, I'm shooting 45 ACP right here. So I said, I like Hollow Sun. Let's buy another one. So who do I pick up? I pick up the 507 C comp. No, it's not even a C. 507 comp red. Is there any specs on this thing? You can Google that. 30 MOA. That's freaking beast. Oh, there's your little dot system right there. I put that on my Fusion XP Pro, and I couldn't get it to zero. The dot was all the way down here, and if this was a target, I was hitting way up here. Absolutely pissing me off. Come to find out, it's a Fusion XP firearm problem. And don't be mistaken. This is something you need to learn. When you buy cheap stuff, do you ever look at the price of this PSA dagger? I got it for less than $3. Hello. Just the way it sits. Hello. The Fusion firearm with the trigger job and the cuts and the ported barrel, I got over $2,300 into it. And I don't shoot it because I don't like it right now. And me and Mr. Bob Severa are going to have a talk pretty soon here because I'm not happy with this firearm. But a $300 firearm, oof. And then wait, how about this? Battle proven Hollow Sun. Well, not battle proven FNX 45 with the Hollow Sun on it. Over 500 rounds through it, perfect zero, shooting out 1x2 pine boards at 21 feet. Yes, 7 yards. Love it. No issues. This thing is a TikToker. That was kind of funny to say that because we don't believe in that other format. All right, the comp. So I bought the comp for the Fusion, and it failed miserably. But it's not the red dot because look at what I did. You're going to love this. You get 2001 Space Odyssey music playing in the background as we come down. OMG. Look at that. Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum 686. God dang it, it has a freaking Hillary. Son of a. Got a 507 comp on this thing. Look at that freaking window. Turn it on. Front button. Boom. Look at that. That thing is awesome. No co-witness. Forget it. It's not happening. But you can acquire that thing quickly. And you got a lot of field of view there. Awesome. No solar panel. Battery side tray. This is a, how does this mount in there? No, this is an RMR mount. This is a mount from RSW. Is it RSW? Is it that the company? Man, there's too many companies out there. I'll put a link down below. It's $49 for that part. You have to have the 3 holes. I don't want to touch it. It's going to get dirty. I just polished it. One-handedly? Yep. One-handedly. You got to have the 3 holes. Can we get the 3 holes? You got to have those 3 holes right there. And that's what the plate mounts to. Awesome. You can find that red dot no problem. Turn off, is it the back button or does the back button change? You can tell I don't shoot this gun that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it changes the reticle. So now we got the double dot. So we're going to have to do the front and rear screw or button to turn that off. It's not too terribly bad compared to the other ones. So now let's remove him out of the pile. He's over there with the Smith & Wesson. That's staying on there. So we got the PSA dagger. Palmetto State Armory. You're killing me. You're killing me. All these are from Palmetto State Armory. If you notice, they do not have the fancy solar power window on top. It's already been proven. I run it on FN45, and it's holding up. So I should have no problem on the dagger. I ordered the tan for the dagger, but I'm thinking that the black might go on there better. They're running these on sale right now, by the way. These are stupid, $169, $169 from PSA Armory. That's just, what did I pay? Where's that piece of crap? I paid 158 for that, and it already broke. That was like almost $400. Not cheap. All these guys are in the $100 price range. That's 100 and well, there's that one down here. That one was 169. So that's actually the same price as these guys. I'm running. I think I put the Black Hollow Sun on the dagger. We'll review that later at the range because you already saw the dagger kill this guy. Just killed it. And then I just ordered from PSA Armory again because that CEO is crazy on his prices. The Beretta, I can't think of the name of it. 3 round mags. It's in. I just got to go pick it up, and I'll put one of these Hollow Suns on it, and we'll run the snot out of that. So on the nutshell, the takeaways: 22 LR. If you want to spend under $100, I'd go with those. I can't even pronounce that name. I've got nothing bad to say about them. They've been holding up real well. Bushnell failed. It's a screw issue. I got to call Bushnell. I just don't have time. This POS, this thing actually exploded and fell apart and just chucked the lens right out the front. Is this a one-off problem? I don't know. Maybe somebody else is running that site and has something positive to say about it. I don't have anything positive to say about it. I'll tell you not to buy it. I have not even installed this yet. Incidentally, the two most expensive firearms I have in my safe, the Fusion XP Pro, is broken and doesn't work because of I can't get it to sight in with a red dot. And I have a Smith & Wesson Model 41 that has 10 rounds through it, and the slide will not come back. So both of those most expensive firearms I have are going back to the gun stores and getting fixed. And the cheapest ones I have, they go bang. Figure that out. Oh, Palmetto State Armory. I didn't tell you about this. Do you know how much these things cost? These things are triple digits. Palmetto State Armory is running them for half price. Are they just trying to get rid of the Smiths because Smith isn't doing the Hillary thing no more? I don't know, but for $600, bam! Ooh, did I say that? And the Hollow Sun was another 300, 400. Hollow Sun PSA 160, 160, 160. This one was expensive as all could be. I bought him on the Amazon, and that hurt. That was painful. That's it, guys. So that's my Red Dot review. Hopefully, you found something out of this that saves you money. I don't know. I've never shot a red dot before this year, and now I own how many firearms with red dots on them? Matter of fact, I don't even buy a firearm if it doesn't have an RMR cut on it. So I've been converted. I love them. There's some good buys out there. Yep, that's it. I got to go put my PSA comp on the front of this, and then I'm gonna mount my Hollow Sun. And then Thursday we're gonna go do a 500 round burn down on that. Shouldn't even phase it. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Any questions? Put them in the below in the comments. I got nothing bad to say about Hollow Sun. I've got nothing bad to say about these three guys, four guys, these two different companies, these four different sites, and then those are coming later. Bushnell, I think it's just a cheap screw that I got, or maybe the plates too big drilled out. Anyway, I just sent that back to Bushnell. I really don't have a use for that. That's probably gonna go on another 22. I think I've turned into a Hollow Sun fanatic. I would love. You know why I like this? You know why I like this? This was like a Trijicon SRO. This was a beautiful sight picture on that. Ah, it's tempting me to try another one of these. I just don't know. I don't know why it fell apart. You can see there was glue in there. Yeah, there you go. I like the Trigicon SRO. I just can't afford the 5 bills. I can, but I refuse to. There's a difference. There's a difference. You can buy more toys if you refuse to spend money on expensive stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. You know what to do in the comments. See ya.